Right, hope you can hear me okay. It's a bit windy outside, so today we're having a garage day, and I'll spin the camera. And what we're doing, we're trying to put side screens or side doors on this AK-427 Cobra Replica. What we've been running at the moment, we've been running the mirrors and the little side wind deflectors, and what I want to do is put like a full door there, because now we've had the hood made, and I want to be able to use it all weathers, make it a bit more usable. So what we've done on the other side, we've removed the mirror and the two hinges that hold these side screens on. We'll go on the other side. There we go. So we've got those removed off the window frame, and we've got a piece of cardboard template cut there that just tucks under the top of the hood there, overlaps the rear edge of the hood so rain will run aft of it, and then we'll have two hinges, one here and one hinge, and put the mirror back on again. There's also a catch that holds them shut that I'll show you in a second. So this kit came from GD Gardner Douglas, and it's their kit. So what we've got two sheets of plastic with protective coating on there. The two sheets of plastic came with a piece of cardboard that I've actually made the template out of, nice and handy of them. It also comes with the hinges that hold it on to the window frame, bolts through there, two bolts will go to the front of there, or the front of there and there. So there's four of those, and we've got these little thumb turn locking tabs, which I've seen fitted in the past, going against the frame, the soft top frame at the back there, and flick that to lock and unlock it. What I'm thinking of doing is putting a little bit of protective rubber over the end and then locking it onto the bottom of the door down here. So I could have the window side screen up without the hood on, or I could and still open the door and get in and out, and they won't be flapping around if I have the lock down here. If I have the lock on the rear, I'll have to have the at least the soft top hood frame on to lock the side windows in place, and then to take the side windows off, it's unfortunately not quick and easy. It would be go to the front under those two bolts, which are only into brass for the brass frame for the screen, and then remove the whole lot and put the side screens back on, or maybe the two bolt holes that go through there and there under those two bolts, leave the hinges in place so I'm not damaging threads, and swap the side door to the little wind deflector side screen. So that's the other thing that came with the kit, I nearly forgot, is a nice long flexible piece of rubber that will sit on the bottom of the frame and seal it on the door there. So we're going to have to cut the frame, cut the window a little bit short to accommodate the rubber strip on the bottom. So it's not a bad little kit for side doors. I prefer this method to the one you see on a lot of Cobra replicas, where you drill into here and put metal tubes in, and then you have a metal frame that slots into there, and you lift it in and lift it out, but it's fiberglass. When you're opening and shutting the doors, I can see the fiberglass cracking if you're using it a lot. So that's the plan, that's the idea, and enough waffling. I'll crack on. I'll check that this template here fits the same on the other side, and then I'll transfer that template onto the plastic, jigsaw it out, and see how we crack on. Okay, see you later. Okay, here's one I prepared earlier, as they used to say on Blue Peter for those old buggers. Right, still got the protective film on it, but I've cut it to size. Cut a little nick out there to go around this step on this this part here. That'll tuck under there. That'll overlap there so the rain will flow off. And I've just got the bottom strip to go down here on the bottom edge, and the hinges to position. So yeah, we're progressing nicely. I'm going to tidy up the edges on it and fit the bottom strip, and then see if I need to adjust the top. I might have to crop the top down a little bit to allow for the bottom raising. So I'm going to do that before I drill the holes for its final position, and then I'll make a decision on the thumb turn lock to hold it in place, whether I'm having it on operating on the door or whether I'm having it operating on the hood frame. So onwards. Okay, we've got this hanging on 2 of the hinge bolts, so we can try it out now. That'll hook over the edge there. I just need to, let's see, it's a bit dark, to be honest. Just need to cut back a little bit more so that can tuck under there, and that'll hinge open and hinge shut, and we put the clip at the back. Keep the worst of the weather out, so I'm not sure if you're going to see much of that because it's a bit dark, but I'll do a better shot in the morning. A few days later now, one I prepared earlier. So this is the side screen fit. I did have a little bit of a change on the way. Obviously it's still got the protective film on because I'm going to clean up all the edges. I was going to put these turns here on the bottom to catch on the door, but the offset at the back, it wouldn't have reached around the back of the door, so I've gone for the frame instead. So that developed as I went along, and then we've got like a little bit of a dog leg there, so that this top edge just hooks underneath the canvas hood. There's little bits of gaps, but that thing's going to leak like a sieve anyway. It's going to keep the worst out, and it's probably never really going to be used. I might just cut that angle there back on a different angle so it deflects water off rather than drawing water in. That might help. I'll leave this angle at the back here, this overlap here. So to open the door, I'll open it now. It's just a question of that turn there. Turn it, pull it, and as you can see, move back a little bit. There you go. It's a nice wide opening. You can then open the door and climb in. So obviously catch there, and so it shouldn't really restrict access either. Even that's even. Oops. Put this side first. That's even with the mirror mounted up here on the doorpost, instead of, because these work, you can see in these mirrors when you're looking behind you. The little ones that go down here are terrible, but those rounded edges, they'll pass the IVA test, and I don't think they're the nicest looking mirrors in the world, but I want to see what's coming. Again, I'll grab my light, have a walk around the other side so you can see. Same again here. I've actually got a bit more light on this side, the windows here. Lights up there. Yeah, so same here. We've got these mirrors. Has to be turned a little bit more on this side to see across. But even with that turned, you can still see in. Hooked under here. Undo it. And that's just touching the mirror there. But plenty of access to get in. So again, just push it down, hook it over, and then with your finger under there if I can, or push it out from the inside. Easy from the inside, but you get the idea. It'll stop the worst of the weather. Means it can actually be used on a trip now, and I definitely didn't like the ones that mount on ferrules pointing down through the doors, because you've got the whole frame and the plastic glass, and when you open and shut and slam the doors, I think it's going to cause cracking in the fiberglass. So I'd rather use the Caterham styled ones like this that I got from as a kit from Gardner Douglas, and I'm quite happy with it. Polish the edge, remove the film, good to go. Probably never get used, but there if I need it. If you like this sort of stuff, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and you'll see more as I progress the car further. One thing I did forget to mention, just a quick PS, is I'm thinking here on this top edge is just from where it hooks in there to here. If I just got it rolled, the plastic heated and just rolled the edge when it's finished off, it would follow the windscreen line better and tuck in nice. Probably make it harder to store, but it would make it more functional and more aesthetic. So that's it now, I promise. Over. See you next time. Give us a thumbs up.